Hey, thank you so much for clicking through on the video. My name is Wykie and I make videos in the CrossFit space. Today we are going to discuss Dave Castro coming back. But before we do that, I do like to do a bit of vlogging. So if you're not interested in the vlog content, you can just click through to this little timestamp here to take you straight to the discussion. But stick around, I think you'll enjoy the vlog. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I would love to hear from you down in the comments, so get involved. Okay, enjoy the video. What is up, you sexy beasts? It is 5:23 in the morning. Sam should be here at 5:30, and up until now we've been doing just zone 2, real low intensity stuff with Sam in the mornings. But I thought today, why don't we put him through a bit more of a traditional CrossFit session? We'll start with some front squats, 5x5, and then we'll do a version of Fight Gone Bad. And we'll see how Sammy holds up. It's 5:30. He's not here. Drop it down in the comments. If you're a CrossFit box, are there any penalties for being late? Or is there what do you do? What do you do if someone turns up late for a session, you know? I just got a text from Sam saying, "Hey bro, I'm just around the corner, sorry." I just replied and said, "We'll talk about it when you get here."
Morning, coach.
What do you got there?
So.
Turn this way so these guys can see you as well.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's not really enough, eh?
That's 90 cents. My dealer always used to say to me, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make dollars. So here's another 20, which brings it over $1.
Nice. Appreciate it. I was just saying to the vlog, I was asking them to comment down below like what the punishment should be for being late. But you're a dad, you know about discipline. Like, what do you think should be the punishment for being, what, 5-6 minutes late? Maybe even more?
It just depends what clock you're running on.
9 minutes late.
No, we've been here for we've been talking for ages now. I'm hurting today.
That's about to get a whole lot worse. We're doing a workout called Fight Gone Bad today.
Fight Gone Bad?
Fight Gone Bad. Classic CrossFit workout.
Who's the fight with?
Well, it's actually a UFC fighter who wanted to prepare for his fight, and so I'm pretty sure it was Greg Glassman said, "Well, I've got the perfect workout for you." Made up this workout that's 5 minutes, which is UFC fights 5 minutes, right? Or was it 3?
5 minute rounds.
5 minute rounds.
Championship fights.
And how many rounds is it?
There's 5 rounds if it lasts that long.
Okay.
There's 2 rounds.
No. Fight Gone Bad's 3 rounds. Don't worry. So it's 5 minutes on.
Yeah, normal fight's 3 rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 minutes on, 1 minute off, times 3. So like a UFC fight.
Yeah.
And when you finished the workout, Greg asked him, "What did that feel like?" And he said that felt like a fight gone bad.
Oh wow.
And so they named the workout Fight Gone Bad.
Oh.
So good luck to you, son.
Can I just say the reason why I'm late? No, I don't have a good excuse. I was trying to save time. Today. Straight in.
Wow.
Do you guys have lockers here?
Lock you in the ice bath, mate.
This section here.
Yeah, that's us there.
Okay, 5 times 5 is 25. Building.
Front squats, 5x5, so that means 5 sets,
Yep.
5 reps, and we're going to be building up the weight as we go along. We're going to do a Fight Gone Bad variation. We're going to do slightly different movements. So, first minute, we're going to do dumbbell thrusters. Okay. That's supposed to be wall balls, but we're going to do a dumbbell thruster. Sumo deadlift high pull. I'll show you that. That's supposed to be done with a barbell. We're going to do that with a kettlebell. Jumping over the bench. That's supposed to be box jumps. We're going to jump over a bench. Dumbbell push press. That's supposed to be a barbell push press. The same barbell you use for the sumo deadlifts. You're supposed to use for push press. We're going to do dumbbells. And then last minute's row. I think we're going to do 2 rounds, not 3. I think we'll do 2 rounds today.
I'll do 3.
We'll do 3? Okay.
Are you counting?
10, 11. Coach is always counting. Always counting. So today we won't get too heavy.
Okay.
We'll look at technique on the front squat. So I'll get you to go fingertips on the bar. And then you're going to walk yourself in, elbows nice and high, and try and get the bar. Go sit on your shoulders.
And those big shoulders.
Yeah, elbows up high. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Not a bad front rack.
Bloody athlete.
That is actually very nice.
Is it?
Yeah, that's very nice.
I'm happy with the weight as well. Am I supposed to have all my fingers on there? This feels like it's... I'm just trying to stretch my wrist.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. So talking about wrist, my wrist is still not great from falling off the scooter. So here's how I'm front squatting at the moment. You laugh, I'm dead serious. I've been squatting like this for 2 weeks.
Oh wow. I might be vlogging today when I'm like a 15-year-old boy with a pimple on my head the size of a baseball. More hormonal.
hormonal Sam. Just slow down a little bit into the descent, so don't dive down, just control it more.
Okay.
And drive it hard up, yeah. Smooth the control down, hard up. Nice.
Those calves are actually nice. Look at those calves on him. Oh. Slow and faster up. Is that 5?
No, that's 4. That's 5. Okay, Samuel, you ready?
Okay.
5 by 5, baby. First set, let's go.
So we do 5 of these, and then we go into other stuff, or we just build on this?
No, we're just building on this.
Oh.
We're just focusing on the front squat.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go flank and back in a minute, but that's after.
Okay.
Let's just focus here for now.
Okay. Okay. That seems a little bit easier. How much would they be doing this? Oh, they wouldn't really do this isolated at the Torino.
Yeah, they would. They do a front squat.
How much are they doing?
For 5 reps, 150, 140, 150.
150 kilos.
Yeah, for 5 reps, I'd say the big guns.
Man, it's harder than you think, eh?
5 by 5 is probably the worst rep range. So in CrossFit we mainly do 5s, 3s and 1s. So 5 by 5 or 5 by 3 or 5 by 1. Those kind of 3 numbers we track. 1 rep max, 3 rep max, 5 rep max.
Okay.
So 5 by 5 is definitely yuck.
Hard, okay. Oh, that's a nice shirt.
Yeah, that's last year's Games shirt for HWPO. So Matt's got that tattooed on his chest.
Fraser. That's the goat.
That's what you need. You need a stand as a chest piece, I reckon. You need to get you a chest piece, but instead of being like a goat or a whatever this is, I don't know, just a pigeon.
All in's not going to be sad about this.
All
vlog.
that.
You're welcome.
At the very bottom, your hips are tucking under a bit, so that means your back rounds a bit. This starts to round.
Yeah.
Because your hips tuck under.
Yeah, okay.
So just keep it, just go as deep as you can, without this happening.
Okay.
You want to keep that neutral spine there. Yeah, better.
My weak little HR wrists.
So now just take that hand and just twist that this way until it feels tight enough.
Bro, I feel like Royce. Doesn't Roycey boy wear these?
Royce, yeah, he wears. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. He looks like Royce.
Could be his younger brother. Oh yeah, that's good on the wrist. Rider.
Look who's woken up. It's a sup vlog. Look at those eyes, eh?
Yeah, because then on the camera as well, they can't see the stack of weights, so it looks like we've had to use everything in the shed.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Nice, little 5 by 5 squatties. That's good. I know, you actually get the heart rate up, eh?
Yeah,
Cardio squatting. Sa. Let's go. Oh, is that sliding off?
Yeah, just
Push
go
it
there.
back on. There you go. Just gentle. Sorry. Oh yeah, let's go. Come on. Oh. Good. So Samuel, the thing that sets CrossFit apart is that we do what's called quantifiable fitness. Do you know what that means?
No.
What that means is we track our workouts, so next time we come to the gym, we know how to improve and how to try and push a bit further. If you just come in and not record what you're doing, then you just kind of what do you call it, farting in the air?
Farting in the breeze.
Farting in the breeze, you're saying? You're just farting in the breeze. We don't want to be farting in the breeze. So, so to do that, I use an app called Wattproof to track my workouts. I'll show you real quick. And they've just made some really nice little updates here. So, oh, there's my man, Noah Olsen. Oh, very good looking boy.
Oh.
Timer recorder. Today we're doing Fight Combat. It's going to go FGB. Fight Combat, boom, yeah. We're going to do a little countdown. Initial countdown's going to be 10 seconds. And we're going to go start video. So we actually record ourselves on here. So we have a video log of it. So one of the great updates they've done is they've added a big clock, because normally you can't see the clock in the corner when you're working out. So you have to have like a secondary clock. Now, you just click that button, and it brings up the clock on top of the screen. Now it's not going to record that, it's going to keep the recording nice and clear, but now you can actually see your time. It's nice and large. You don't have to have an extra clock on top of that. Great little update. Then, once the workout's done, you've got this little calendar, so you can actually click and go back to workouts you've done previously, click on them, and it'll bring up the actual video and the score and all the details from that workout, so you can easily repeat it.
So from your calendar in there,
yes,
you can just click on the days that you've worked out, and it brings up what you did that day.
If you recorded a video on that day, it'll be in here. It'll be saved with all your details on there. And lastly, the last update they've made, they have reduced the amount of storage that the videos take up on your camera, which is a lifesaver, but they have not reduced the quality. So you get the same quality, but somehow they figured out a way to make the file size a lot smaller. So that's a great thing, because often you'll run out of space like you did last week on your phone. This won't happen anymore.
Literally.
And for a YouTuber like myself, you don't want these videos to be huge when you load them up. So Wattproof, eh? Just always innovating, always improving. Download it, mate. Download it. Let's get it. Sam, how did that compare to our zone 2 trainings in the morning, you know?
It's a little bit more intense. The weights above the head, just the weights in general, they really hurt. I don't know what you want from me, you know what I mean? I come here to have fun, and I'm not having any fun. I think I'm gonna go back to EMF.
For those that don't know, EMF is a local Globo gym. I won't let him go back there. You'll learn to love it, mate. That was a hard one. That was a bit of a tough first introduction to... Oh no, you did Cindy last week. It wasn't a bad day. Sydney was good. You enjoyed Cindy?
I really love Cindy. And I watched I think the 2015 Murph with is that where Noah Olsen came third?
Sam messaged me last night and said, bro, I want to do the Murph. The Murph is what I want to do. The Murph. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
What is it?
It's just Murph, but we can call it the Murph.
I get so much stuff wrong. Yeah, I saw, the Cindy I like. It hurt all weekend. I hurt all weekend, and even today I'm still tight. But the Cindy was the cool, and I want to do Murph. The Murph.
The Cindy, the Murph. Oh man, I just love introducing people to CrossFit, and those early days, that's pretty special. It's been 2010 I started CrossFit, so it's been 13 years since I kind of experienced that early day excitement about this new thing, and so I just love watching other people go through that, and Sam is just good value. So you'll see more of Sam in the vlog. So say hi to Sam, give him a shout out below, and let us know. Do you want more Sam in the videos or nah? Okay, Dave Castro. I will start this video by saying no one knows anything. Okay, it's all speculation. There's been a bunch of videos that have come out since this announcement, but let's be honest, no one knows jack. The CrossFit Games is just around the corner. It's 39 days away, and we're gonna have to just wait to see how it all plays out, what Dave's actual role is, how much involvement he has in the programming, if any. But there are some people in the CrossFit space that have a history of working with Dave. Perhaps they are privy to some information that a lot of us aren't, and so it's worth listening to those people and their kind of ideas about what this might look like. And one of those people that I really respect, and I always enjoy his input on topics talks like this is Mr. Brian Friend. He had this great analogy about a dad being away from his kids for a while and then coming back. So listen to Brian's thought around what Dave's comeback might look like.
I think about this as almost like a father and a child. So just imagine, and Dave has this child that's at CrossFit Games, and he nurtures it for 14 years, 15 years, and then he has to leave. Maybe he goes overseas, deployment, military. He's gone for all of high school, and comes back, and he's trying to reconnect with his kids. What's going to happen? I don't think you necessarily know what's going to happen until you're in that situation, and I don't think it's really fair for anyone to project how the kids or Dave, for lack of a better analogy, are going to respond to that. And what I can probably say is there's going to have to be an element of regaining our trust. It's like if you're a kid and your dad's been gone for 3 years, you're like, okay, he's back now, and what am I going to get? Is it going to be the same guy I was when he left? I've changed a lot in these last 3 years. Is he going to respect me like an 18-year-old? Is he going to treat me like he did when I was 10 again? So I think there's a lot of questions that people are asking, rightfully so, but it has to play itself out.
Brian Friend, always so articulate. Really enjoy your stuff, Brian. And then just yesterday, Mr. Dave Castro, if you follow him on YouTube, he puts out like a week in review video most weeks. And yesterday he put out a video and just briefly addressed this. Very nonchalant, is that a word? Is that a saying? Just very casual, in classic Dave Castro style. Not much emotion, just straight facts, here it is. So let's listen to what Dave Castro had to say.
So as of this week, it was announced that I will be running the games again. Really excited about the opportunity. It's 7 weeks away. So I've started to reintegrate with the team, dive back into everything they're doing, dive back in to just taking it all in, figuring everything out, seeing what they have laid out, seeing what they have in motion, and giving guidance and support where needed. On Friday, we had a call with all the qualifying athletes from this year. So we sent out an invite for all the age groupers, the adaptive, the teams, and the individual athletes. And so that call, I think, went well. Don opened up. He talked about some of his vision for the company and the direction he wants to take it, and how the sport plays a role in that. And then I talked about, just congratulated them. And also, since I actually did the call from this spot, there's so much history related to the games, because this is the home of the CrossFit Games, the original CrossFit Games. So I kind of gave them a little run through some of the history. Like right outside that door, about 100 yards that way, was this exact spot, and I could still point that spot out, where Greg said, hey, let's do an event here. And he said, let's have the Woodstock of Fitness. And that little conversation, it's crazy, because that little conversation led to what we have now, 16, 17 years later, at this massive sport, continuing to grow, continuing to refine, that has influenced so many people and given so many other people opportunities with their own lives, or to be motivated to try CrossFit. And it all started here. One story I told was basically right over here at the 2009 games, pretty much where that rug is. This was the warm-up area for the 2009 games. The Annie Thor's daughter was in this room trying to figure out how to do GHD sit-ups. So I came in here and taught her how to do a GHD sit-up. And then she went out there on the floor and then also learned how to do a muscle-up. Interestingly, here we are, X number of years later, call it 14 years later, she has qualified again as an individual to go to the CrossFit Games. So pretty cool. Pretty cool that there's athletes from this era still competing in the CrossFit Games. Ben Smith, he was here in 2009 too, and he's on a team this year. So to answer the original question, will I be going to the CrossFit Games? Yes, you will see me at the CrossFit Games this year. I will be there throughout, and I will be back in a role that I'm comfortable with, and engaging at the games in a way that I'm super comfortable with, and that is working, and that is helping, and that is staying engaged, and that is overseeing the event. This week, so tomorrow, I said I was leaving town. Tomorrow I'm leaving to go to Columbus. They're doing a week of testing. And so I'll be there for that entire week of games testing, and it'll be a good opportunity to catch up with the team and take a look at everything we're doing and prepare.
So Dave is coming back not as the director of programming, but as the leader or the head of the sports team, overseeing the whole of the CrossFit Games. So Adrian Bozman still has the role as director of programming. My feeling is that Dave will come in and just allow Boz to do his thing. A lot of the programming is already done. I think Dave will just assist and give his input where needed, especially when it comes to how the workouts look on the field of play for the spectators. Not so much changing workouts, but more so giving us input on how we can make this look the best to the world, because that's really important. But like I said at the start, we really don't know. We've got to just let this play out. I don't think the role that Justin Berg held is going to be the exact role that Dave does. I do believe that it'll be a reworked position to play to Dave's strengths. I think there's a lot of tasks and things that Justin Berg were responsible for that perhaps isn't a passion of Dave's or isn't necessarily a strength of his. So, they might bring some other people in to kind of help delegate some of those responsibilities. But in any case, it is exciting to have Dave back. I think it's right to have him in the mix. And let's see. Let's see what kind of Dave we get this time around. I want to know your thoughts, so please jump in the comments, discuss it, let me know what you think. And if you've seen any other videos that have some good information on this, I know there's a bunch out there, let us know so we can go watch those as well. I got my tribe, much love, see you soon. Mwah.